going on, guys? I am back here with another video today, and today we will be talking about one of the most vital pieces of equipment for my setup. No, it is not my computer, and no, it is not my camera. It is actually my Logitech G25. This is actually a vital part for my channel because I use this for absolutely every single racing game that I play, and plus this is what I also use for my onboard videos. So in case you were wondering what kind of equipment I'm using, I am using the Logitech G25. Now, before I get started on the entire history of my wheel, I'm just going to start off with the basic information of it. The Logitech G25 is a 900-degree force feedback wheel with and including 8 shifter, with 6 speeds and a reverse, and pedals for the clutch, brake, and gas. It is compatible with the PS3 and PC, which I can confirm. I really don't know if they work for the newer consoles since I have yet to try it on a newer console, if I'm being honest. Back then, it was retailing for I believe $300 at that time. So if you look at what Logitech is offering now with the Logitech G29 and G920, you can tell that they are going totally backwards. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, the Thrustmaster T500 RS and Fanatic wheels are so much better, and the Thrustmaster has 1080 degrees of rotation. Oh, shut up. I know there are better wheels out there, but at that time, the Logitech G25 was pretty much the only wheel on the market that offered what it had to offer. 8 shifter, pedals, 900 degrees of steering rotation, and the force feedback motors were awesome. That was a bargain at that time. In fact, the only wheel that was out there that had even close to that was the Frex wheel, and that didn't even include an 8 shifter, and the entire product altogether was worth more than an arm and a leg. It's been 8 years since I first purchased my Logitech G25, and let me tell you, this thing hasn't broken a sweat. Let me go ahead and tell you the backstory of the G25. When I first got it back in 2008, I think, I had got one of the first versions. The first version. For Logitech G25 owners, you know exactly the version that I mean. The version with the clinky clunky shifter. Well, what ended up happening was maybe after about a year to 2 years of full-on use, the shifter wouldn't even recognize 3rd or 5th gear. It was so bad that I eventually had to use the sequential for the time being and had to give a call to Logitech in order to replace it with revision 101, which fixed the shifter issue. The version that I have now is of course revision 101, and I'm proud to say that I have had 0 issues with any serious components on the Logitech G25. In fact, the only issues that I've had with it is some of the cables are a bit worn, and the left and right buttons on the wheel don't really have that instant touch anymore. You know, like when you touch it and it works. Yeah, well, usually you would have to press these buttons really hard in order for them to work. And to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I only use it maybe once or twice whenever I'm playing a racing game. Now, the only major issue that I have other than that is after playing for a while, the force feedback motor in the wheel gets weaker and weaker, in which that means I have to take maybe a 15 to 30 minute break so the motors can cool down. That and the noise from the G25 is a lot louder than you would think. Take a listen. Now, other than that, I haven't had really any issues with it. I've pretty much played every racing game known to man with wheel support with the G25. I've used it with Gran Turismo, Live for Speed, R Factor, Assetto Corsa, and many other games. It's such a great racing wheel that I haven't had any thoughts of actually replacing it. The only thing that I've done is replace the shift knob with a bubble shift knob that I had gotten for free. Since the release of the Logitech G25, other wheels have came out which are a lot better, like the Logitech G27, the Logitech G29 or G920, the Thrustmaster T500 RS, and the Fanatic wheels, and much more. The question is, would I still recommend the Logitech G25? The answer is a full-blown yes. But that is if you can get your hands on one. They no longer make the G25, of course, so when people ask me what wheel do I recommend, I automatically tell them the Logitech G27. I mean, yeah, you lose a couple buttons on the shifter and you lose the sequential feature, but really, who cares about that? All the buttons are on the wheel, and no one, and I really mean it, no one uses the sequential mode on the shifter. In fact, I've only used it maybe once or twice within these past 2 years. Now really, it is all up to you whether or not you want to invest in the G27 or the G29. But all I'm saying is that for the same price, maybe cheaper than the G29, you can get the full package with the steering wheel, shifter, and pedals with the Logitech G27. Plus the motor is a lot quieter and a lot better as well than the G25. Now, the only thing is, I'm not completely sure if the Logitech G27 is compatible with the PS4, and I know it is not compatible with the Xbox One. However, if you are a hardcore PC sim racer and need a wheel to start, the Logitech G25 or G27 is a great choice, and you won't find a need to replace it ever. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoy my review of the Logitech G25. If you guys have any questions about the Logitech G25, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys want to stay up to date with my latest videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace. As always, I'll see you guys later. God damn it. Fuck. Shut up. Shut up. Been trying to work out.